Welcome back to another episode of What the Fuck Did We Just Watch? That's Bug.
That's Mame.
I'm Mame. And we're so glad that you're here because today we're going to delve into something, I'm going to say it again, suggested by Mr. Mame. He's like our primary researcher.
He really is.
And that person's name is Dontavius.
I mean, that's just fun to say.
If I am not mistaken, this is Dontavius telling us about the dumbest assassination plots in history.
I'm in.
Oh yeah, shut the door. That's gonna drive me crazy.
Oh, it's not shut all the way. She's gonna hate that too. I don't know what her issue is with this fucking door, but like, yeah, it's got to be shut all the way every time.
Slightly compulsive. Anyway, so there's all those
better
stories of like crazy CIA assassination plots, but I'm hoping this will take us to other countries.
This reminds me of the video that we did with the conspiracy theories where they said that Stephen King killed John Lennon.
That remains to this day one of my absolute favorite conspiracy theories. So we're gonna find out what
we're gonna cut that out.
Yeah, probably. What crazy assassination plots we're gonna get into today. So here we go.
I hope they're all fake.
I hope they are too. Honestly. I'm sure they're real, but I want them all to be just like absolutely off the wall, like that would never happen. Yeah, let's go.
When you think of assassins, you probably think of cool guys in black suits who are calm and collected in the face of danger, like James Bond or Agent 47. But it turns out they're mostly a bunch of idiots, just like the rest of us. I'm Dontavius.
No, I think of Mark
Today
David
we're
Chapman.
talking about some of the stupidest assassination
Me too.
history. Now, guys, I realize
Oh, did
that
he say history?
making light of somebody's attempted murder is a little tasteless, but I guarantee that by the end of this video, you're going to be laughing at some of these schmucks. So if you like what you see, consider subscribing to my channel if you want to see more content like this. But let's get this intro over with and jump right into this one.
I like this guy already.
I was gonna say I'm gonna pause this because I can absolutely see why Mr. Mame has fallen down this rabbit hole.
The top Nazi, like so
Because
great.
you can't say
Yeah,
the
I know, but
N-word
it's funny.
and not that N-word, but on YouTube. So
Nah,
yeah.
that's like the Inglorious Bastards, like
Yeah.
spelling of
Yes, that's how Brad Pitt says
Pitt's
it.
pronunciation. Yeah.
Oh my, there we go. Okay.
Now, I don't know if you guys
Long
are
title
students
card.
of history or not, but back in the 1930s and 40s, the country of Germany was controlled by a group of people known as the Nazis. And I'm going to spare you the details, but all you need to know about these guys is that they were not too fond of Jewish people. One of the most powerful
Putting it
people in the
lightly?
Nazi Party in the late 30s was a man by the name of Reinhard Heydrich. He was the third highest ranking official in Germany after Adolf himself and Heinrich Himmler. And today he's most well known as being the architect of the Holocaust.
Yep.
Heydrich was the one who actually laid the groundwork for the systematic eradication of Jews.
So I think we can all agree that he deserved to be assassinated.
He's a fucktard.
Germany took control of Czechoslovakia, and after taking power in the area, they appointed a sort of governor to maintain order and keep the locals in line. A fella named Konstantin Neurath. But apparently Constantine was a little bit too lenient on the Czechoslovakians.
Constantine is a Greek name, yes?
Governor of the region in 1941, where he was tasked with, quote, strengthening
Interesting.
policy and carrying out countermeasures against resistance. And he was very effective at this. In fact, he was so brutally efficient.
Codename
that
Secret
he
Police.
gained the nickname the Butcher of Prague. Now, we got to stop giving
It's a hell of a
people
title.
such cool nicknames.
Right?
But anyway,
Thank you.
Success gave him a false
Yep.
sense of security to the point where
It's like giving serial killers like monikers.
Yeah.
The Night Stalker, things like that.
Yeah, Richard Ramirez kind of chose that one.
England was cooking up a plan to take him out.
Okay, that's Fassbender and I'm riveted.
It just got damp in here.
It's a little humid, yeah.
This would be something straight out of a Mel Brooks movie. On May
Okay,
27,
let's do it.
1942, At 10:30 a.m., Reinhard Heydrich was making his daily commute from his home to the local SS headquarters. Two soldiers, Jan Kubis and Joseph Gavchik, positioned
that would be
themselves
young.
near a wide turn in the road where Heydrich would be forced to slow down. So, right on schedule, as his Mercedes is coming up on the turn, Reinhard's chauffeur slows down to about 5 miles an hour, and he's basically a sitting duck at this point. Gabchik then jumps out of the bushes armed with a Sten submachine gun and opens fire on the vehicle. Easy duck, right? Or at least it would have been, except for the fact that his gun jammed, so Gabchik was stuck sitting there like a schlemiel looking at his target dead in the eye, while presumably soiling himself from every orifice. Jammed because of a malfunction or anything like that. Jammed because this guy had been picking up vegetables for his pet rabbit and kept them in the same coat pocket as the disassembled machine gun. And he didn't realize that the vegetable matter had gotten inside the gun and jammed it.
You ding dong.
Oh my God. Pointed it right at Joseph Gabchik. So now the tables have turned against him. He blew a 3-1 lead and he was fucked. So you think Adric's gun wasn't even loaded. So these two schmucks were sitting there staring at each other in what has to be the dumbest sitting on the gas and trying to get his boss to safety. Adric's chauffeur stopped the car completely, which gave the perfect opportunity for the other soldier, Jan Kubis, to finally finish off Adric with a grenade. Except this is a slapstick buddy comedy, so of course the grenade missed its target. Now,
Keystone Cops do
Assassination.
Assassination.
Or to do some damage, and it didn't kill him, but it did injure him pretty bad. At this point, the two Czech soldiers finally realized just how incompetent they were and decided to dip the fuck out of it.
They hoofed it.
Kubis escaped on a bicycle that he somehow found, and Gabchik ran away on foot.
Oh my God.
By the chauffeur, who was quickly gaining on him. At some point during the chase, Gabchik finally got a light bulb moment. He realized that he had another gun on him the whole time and shot the chauffeur in the kneecap and escaped. Now, despite being pretty banged up, it said that Reinhardt
Jeez.
would have survived this incident had he not been the most unpopular person in the entire country of Czechoslovakia.
Yeah, nobody really wanted to help him.
To
Yeah.
transport this guy to a hospital. So by the time he finally arrived at a hospital, it was too late. His
Play stupid games.
far gone.
Win stupid prizes.
Yep.
Eventually found holed up in a safe house with a few other soldiers, but unfortunately they passed away after a lengthy gunfight with the SS.
Yeah.
You got to give it to them. They weren't the most skilled soldiers, but they successfully
I
killed
mean-
one of the most powerful people in Europe, despite everything possible going wrong.
They
So this
killed
goes to show
Hager
you don't need
almost
to-
by accident at that point.
Despite themselves.
Yeah.
Experience, and you'll eventually get the job done. But hey, man, these two guys look like masterminds compared to the next person we're going to talk
Oh,
about.
no.
But
I love that it's assassin.
in the late 2000s, Al Qaeda was plotting the elimination of Saudi Arabia's Deputy Minister of Interior, Mohammed bin
My
Nayef.
back hurts.
For years, Nayef had been building up Saudi Arabia's counterterrorism program and was very effective at fighting terrorism in the region. For these reasons, Al Qaeda decided that he had to go. Talk about biting the hand that feeds you, you know what I'm saying? Prior to 2009, there had been 2 attempts on Nayef's life, for which he escaped with no injuries. But on August 27, 2009, AQ would carry out their shittiest assassination attempt.
Oh, here we go.
The plan was simple. They would send in an agent under the guise of a well-wisher to visit Nayef on Ramadan, as is tradition in Saudi. Once the fake well-wisher was in range, he would detonate a bomb which would take them both out. And then he gets his 72 virgins and a Terrorist of the Month plaque over at Al Qaeda HQ.
Oh, dear.
23-year-old Abdullah Al-Asfi. Now, the hard part was they needed to figure out where they could hide the bomb. Security was tight at this event, so they needed to be really his
Had a
ass.
bomb up his ass.
They hid it in
He
his
put
ass.
it in his
Turns
butthole.
out the pat down they gave him wasn't thorough enough, and Al-Asri was able to smuggle 1 pound of C4 in his foot.
A pound?
After a day of waiting, Asri was finally able to get an audience with Nayef, who, by the way, was also the crown prince of Saudi at the time. Anyways, once Al-Asri was in range, he used a cell phone to detonate the bomb clenched between his cheeks and blew up himself. Only.
Yeah, because it's contained
Yeah.
in your tight little sphincter.
It surprised me by blowing
I mean, how tight is it if he's got a pound up there?
Like a Family Guy gag.
I know I would clench more.
I would too, but I don't think it would get in there to begin with.
But the human anus can only hold so much. I mean, you can technically store 2 raccoons in your ass, but that's
That's just science. Oh my god. These are every bit as ridiculous
Oh
as I
my God,
had
that's
hoped,
incredible.
but they're not fake.
was the king of France for a brief period in the mid-1800s. He was pretty popular at the beginning of his reign, but his popularity quickly began to decline after some old tweets of his resurgence. By the end of his reign, France was in a terrible economic recession. And if I know one thing about the French, It's that these mother suckers love a good overthrow of the government.
Yeah, they do.
They kind of perfected it. Them and the Greeks.
Yeah.
Giuseppe joined together with a group of conspirators, and they immediately began setting in motion the plot to assassinate the king. Their original thought was to simply go up to him and shoot him at close range. But after careful consideration, they decided that was too risky. After all, they would be surrounded by people, and back then there was a very
Yeah, but they tried that with Elizabeth I too. What was it? Something plot.
They devised the most stupidly ingenious plan.
Oh, I can't remember. All I got is gunpowder plot, and I know that's wrong.
25 guns simultaneously.
Wrong revolutionary.
Exactly.
It would be practically impossible not to hit it. Well, you know what they say. If it's stupid and it works, it's not stupid. On July
I say that all the time.
1835, the Jews' man's big day would finally come. King Louis Philippe was crossing the street with his convoy, and Giuseppe was positioned on a balcony directly above.
So they got 25 guns aimed at him.
Yeah. They
They
can't miss, right?
Killing 18 people and injuring 22 others.
In 1800, how do you have something that's...
King, this dude literally hit everybody except for the
I knew it was gonna happen.
Oh my God.
Giuseppe himself suffered worse injuries from 4 of the guns exploding when they were fired.
Oh my
Then,
God.
in fashion, they cut his head off a week later. Man, somebody put this guy in the Guinness Book of Schlemiel.
Oh, mama's boy. Oh no. Oh.
Mina is self-soothing over there, and it's disturbing me.
Is known for 2 things. One, being the 5th emperor of Rome,
And being a hateful shitbag.
Nero is infamous for his cruelty
Same thing.
and degeneracy.
Stand by what I said.
People
Yeah.
act for little to no reason. He had his way with women and men against their will, and he even allegedly banged his own mom. In 64 AD, it's rumored that he set fire to the Roman capital and blamed Christians.
And I'm pretty sure his grandmother
Some
too.
people
Yeah.
believe that the Antichrist mentioned in the Book of Revelation is actually referring to Nero. Now, guys, I know they say you're not supposed to speak ill of the dead, but I'm going to come right out and say it. This guy was a real jerk. In fact, he descended from
It's so mild.
It was so mild.
was Gaius Caesar, aka Caligula, a guy that was so batshit insane that he started a war with the ocean
Lunatic.
and tried to appoint his force to the Senate. On top of that, he was also pretty evil and sadistic himself. Nero's mother, Agrippina, was only slightly less unhinged than her brother Caligula. Agrippina poisoned her husband and married her uncle Claudius, who had become emperor after Caligula's assassination.
Y'all
Despite
on
being
the same page
Oh,
now? Okay.
Claudius was an absolute sin, and Agrippina had a considerable amount of influence over him and the empire as a whole.
Yeah, that bitch ran that place.
Yeah.
Probably the most powerful woman
Who
in
run the
history
world?
of Rome. And she mostly
Agrippina's pussy, apparently.
Apparently.
The first thing she did after her marriage was kill or imprison all of her potential rivals. She also installed people loyal to her to high-ranking positions in the government. You know, it's like I'm always saying, women can plot, scheme, and murder just as well as men if given the chance.
Better.
No, but seriously, you gotta
Way
give them
better.
credit.
We spend half our lives
Love
scrubbing
you.
blood out of clothes.
Yeah.
We're good at it.
Evil hoe, but I don't know. Shout out to her.
Evil hoe.
Agrippina's grip on Claudius was so tight that she was even able to convince him to appoint her son Nero as his heir instead of his own son. But at some point, Claudius began to get cold feet about this decision. And when Agrippina saw this, she pulled another certified girl boss move and poisoned him. This broad's almost as crazy as my ex-wife, let me tell you. At the age of 16, Nero became emperor of Rome.
Oh, I love him. Oh, Michael Sheen can do no wrong.
Agrippina still held a considerable amount of influence over the empire. After a while, Nero began to resent his mother for this and decided that she had to go. Now, there are a lot of ways Nero could have chosen to assassinate his mother. He could have gone with the classic poisoning technique that seemed to work really well. He could have thrown her off a building and made it look like an accident. But no, instead, he decided to take a page out of Wile E. Coyote's playbook and rigged her bed with a mechanism that would cause the ceiling to fall down on her.
Oh my God, Nero.
The overcomplicated plot would have worked, except for the fact that Agrippina used to have her slave warm her bed for her before she got in it. So at the end of the day, a slave girl got crushed to death and she was unscathed. But if you think Nero was going to let a setback like that,
Yeah.
you don't know shit. So immediately he started drawing up his next plot, and he decided that
Is it an Acme Anvil?
wasn't complicated enough. So he would have
It's
to
gotta
allow
be.
the stupid up to 10. He kept the collapsing ceiling part of his previous attempt. This time,
What is it with this dude and collapsing ceilings?
an ideal
Oh, yeah, on a boat. Great.
The ceiling fell. Think about it. It was the perfect plan. If the ceiling getting dropped on her head didn't finish her off, then surely the boat sinking would. So Nero invited his mother to a party on a boat under the guise of making peace, which she accepted. And at one point in the night, another mechanism was triggered to bring down the ceiling on top of her, but she escaped death yet again. The same can't be said for her servant, who was, again, crushed to death. Okay, man, working for this broad must have been the worst fucking job on
No
the
shit.
planet.
Yeah, the liabilities alone, God.
Yeah.
After that plan failed, Nero's men decided to sink the boat themselves. Except they forgot one simple thing. Agrippina could swim.
You have got to be kidding me.
Decided to just do things old school and sent 3 of his goons to stab the shit out of his mom. Hey, you can't go wrong with the classic. It's hard to screw up a good stab.
Yeah.
After her demise, Roman generals wrote letters to Nero congratulating him. R.I.P. to one of the biggest girl bosses of all time. Okay, for this next one, don't expect me to pronounce a single one of these. Back in 2019, a Chinese real estate developer named Tamu Hui was being sued by one of his competitors, known as Wei, after the two briefly worked together on a project. Now, I've been in quite a few legal predicaments in my day, and in a situation like this, you basically have 3 choices. You can either settle out of court and lose a bunch of money, you can take part in a lengthy legal battle that could potentially take years and still end up losing you a butt ton of money by the end, or the third option, whack the guy who's doing it.
I'm taking notes right now. Taking notes.
Much cheaper to get somebody whacked than to pay court fees. So he hired some guy off one of his names and paid him $300,000 to whack his former
I gotta
associate.
cut that out.
The hitman accepted the money, but you know the Chinese love to outsource, so he found another guy to carry out the assassination for him for half of what he was getting paid by Tan. Then that guy passed the job off to another guy who outsourced it to another guy named Ling. And by this point, Ling was only set to receive about $14,000 to eliminate Wei.
Only?
This pyramid scheme of death ended with Ling, who I guess really needed the money, but he didn't want to kill somebody for a measly $14K. So he hatched up
Makes
a
sense.
scheme so absurdly stupid that it had to work. He met with Wei and tried to convince him to fake his own death. And surprisingly, Wei actually agreed to this plan. The 2 men staged some photos that made it look like Wei was a corpse, and then Wei left town. These photos made their way up the ladder of assassins until they finally reached Tan. Then everybody got paid, it all worked out. But after a few days, Wei realized that this was the real world. This wasn't fucking Better Call Saul. So he went to the police, and all 6 men were arrested and almost
Oh my God!
6 years in prison, while Ling, the last guy down the chain, received just 2 years. And it's kind of funny because the sentences got lower and lower for each hitman that was subcontracted. But yeah, man, it just goes to show that you should never hire a Chinese hitman. But, you know, these guys were amateurs, so it's kind of understandable, I guess. You would never expect something like this level of wackiness from the U.S. government, right?
She nailed it. You nailed it.
I did. I did. I called it.
About geopolitics, you know that the United States government hated the communist leader of Cuba, Fidel Castro. So much so that the CIA made over 600
Big stretch.
And as time went
Sorry.
on, these plots kept getting
Gotta say,
more and more
come here, baby.
ridiculous. At one point, I'm pretty sure the CIA agents just had a competition to see who could whack this guy in the most asinine way possible. Let's go through some of the more.
Didn't they have like honeypots, like
1960, the CIA recruited a woman
wearing poison perfume or something?
previously
Nope, we're gonna find out.
but had since
Okay.
become
Together.
a Castro revolutionary after a bad break.
Oh, she was.
The plan was for her
She was
to
an angry
shoot
ex.
Castro and bang him again. And while he was in a post-coital coma, she would slip poison pills into his water. Except the plan fell apart when she told Fidel everything about the plot and confessed her love for him. Now, the only thing Castro loved more than banging broads was
He must have slayed that pussy.
collecting
He must have.
The CIA was aware of both of these hobbies, so they had
I'm the
some
Rasputin
where
now.
they would poison one of his weapons. And if that didn't work, they would rig a seashell to explode in an area that none of these decided to put
I'm sorry, exploding seashells is just like at the top. Exploding cigars.
CIA guy was watching this on TV one night, and he goes to the office the next day, like, guys,
I got it.
I finally figured it out. It was so simple the whole time. But yeah, man, apparently there was a total of 634 attempts on Fidel's life. And you gotta admire the guy's
Wow.
Like, yeah, he was an autocratic dictator, but he was also kind of a Chad, so I'll give him some credit. This also speaks to how incompetent the CIA was back then. Like, these mother suckers could have sent me in there with a six-pack of Smirnoff Ice and a Swiss Army knife.
What
Take it passed out by lunch.
is that picture?
Let's move on to our next.
That life is behind me. Oh. A sandwich?
Now,
Okay.
you probably heard about the assassination of Archduke Ferdinand in history
Yeah.
class if you paid attention. His death was kind of the catalyst which started World War I. But a lot of you may not know that the circumstances around this event are extremely goofy, to the point where it's almost unbelievable. Like, almost everything that could have gone wrong did. But before we get into all that, a quick refresher. Franz Ferdinand was the heir to the throne of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. In 1908, the
She just wants
Austro-Hungarians
butt
annexed
scratches.
Bosnia,
Yep.
which really pissed off neighboring Serbia, who wanted to take it for themselves. So the Serbian government, along with a paramilitary group known as the Black Hand, began funding and training a small Bosnian revolutionary group called Young Bosnia, who had one main objective: free Bosnia from those Hungarian bastards. Step one was to assassinate Archduke Ferdinand. Step two, well, they didn't really get that. In 1914, they would get their chance to complete step one. On June 28th, the Archduke and his wife Sophie visited the Bosnian capital, Sarajevo.
I don't know what she's doing down there.
Makes me nervous.
Suspicious.
By this point, a total of 7 conspirators were involved in the plot to take him off the census. Now, keep in mind, these assassins were extremely well equipped and had prior knowledge to Ferdinand's itinerary, so they knew exactly where he was going to be going and what time he would arrive and what route he would take to his destination. When Ferdinand and Sophie arrived, the Bosnian assassins were waiting for them along the street where the Archduke's motorcade was set to pass through. The first assassin to encounter the motorcade was a fellow by the name of Muhammad. Now, Muhammad had the perfect opportunity to toss a grenade at the Archduke's car, but he pussied out and didn't go through with it. The next person that would be within range was
I'm leaning out of frame because I'm trying to scratch Nina's butt.
Vaso was
It's either that or slouch down, and I don't really do that.
But when the time came, he also pussied out. Oh, man, what's so hard about
Bitch.
side against the world leader? That shit's easy. Their opportunity. And next up to bat,
It's gonna be okay.
Nedeljko Kabrinovic. Now, this dude was dying, like literally dying of tuberculosis on some Arthur Morgan shit. So he had nothing to lose. So when Ferdinand's car was within range, he didn't hesitate to toss a grenade directly at his car. But the thing is, he should have hesitated. See, the idiot forgot about the 10-second delay on the grenade. So while he did manage to hit the Archduke's car spot on, the grenade bounced off of it and hit some other poor schmucks that got blown up instead. Luckily, from what I can tell, nobody passed away, but a bunch of people got injured and had to go to the hospital. After the explosion, Ferdinand's car sped off, and the other assassins wouldn't get their turn. And Kabrinovic was absolutely, completely, and utterly humiliated by his colossal fuck-up. So he decided
she's in there.
instead of dealing with the embarrassment,
She likes it
he would
there.
end himself. So he swallowed a cyanide capsule and jumped in the nearby river. Except this guy was such a schlemiel that he couldn't even whack himself properly. The cyanide pill had expired, and the river he jumped into was only like 4 feet deep.
I see him waist deep being like, oh, shit.
After that, the assassins decided to call it quits. Not only did they fail miserably, but they also injured innocent people and had to watch their friend humiliate himself. So yeah, pretty much everyone went home after that. Well, except for one guy. 17-year-old Gavrilo Princip, like Kabrinovic, was also suffering from a terminal tuberculosis and didn't have long to live. But he refused to die without first starting a global conflict that would lead to millions of deaths. Now, Gavrilo knew from his intel that the Archduke's next
Healthy to have
stop
goals,
I
was at the
guess.
museum that I mentioned earlier. So he decided to hit up a deli next to the museum to feed him the failed assassination plot to work up an appetite. And he ordered himself a pastrami sandwich and waited for the Archduke to show up. But what he didn't know was that Ferdinand was no longer going to the museum. I mean, the guy almost got blown up, so why would he stick to that wouldn't make any sense. Instead, the Archduke was now going to the hospital to visit victims of the explosion caused by the assassins. So he escaped death once again, or he would have if it wasn't for the fact that nobody notified his driver about the change of course. So the driver, oblivious to the new plan, continued on the previously planned route to the museum. If they
I
would
had
just
no
updated
idea.
the driver of the change of plans, then Gavrilo would have just been sitting at the deli with his thumb up his ass. At some point during the ride, though, thankfully somebody realized their mistake and yelled at the driver to head to the hospital. So the motorcade stopped briefly to change course, and the place they stopped in front of was the freaking deli
Shut
Gavrilo Friendship
up.
was enjoying a delicious sandwich at. And when Gavrilo looked outside and saw the orchestra just a few feet in front of him, he couldn't believe his eyes. His jaw was on the floor. But he didn't have time to dwell on the moment. He had to take action.
I had no
He pulled
idea.
his pants and grabbed his pistol and went up and popped Archduke Franz Ferdinand and his wife Sophie. And then World War I happened 2 weeks later after Austria.
I had no idea. I
Fucking
literally
sandwich.
thought it was like this well thought out, coordinated
Oh,
plan.
Jesus, no.
I should have known better.
They never are. I'm sorry, but they never
anyways,
are.
I hope you guys found some of this stuff interesting. Please let me know what you think in the comments. And guys, if you liked the video, please drop a like and subscribe to my channel with notifications on. That would help me out a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
Also, guys,
Definitely.
Did you like this?
I really enjoyed that.
I love that he ended with the Franz Ferdinand one because that's
Ouch.
like that one makes me giggle.
I had no
It makes me
idea.
giggle.
I had no idea like a sandwich was the reason
It
that
is
it like
more
was successful.
Slapstick Keystone Cops than JFK. Like it
Yeah.
is so fucking funny to me.
I have to admit though that the first one with what's his face, the Nazi guy, Hedrick. That one was nuts. Come here, sweet pea. We're gonna wrap this up real quick because
She's not having this shit.
her highness is
Oh
a
my
little-
god, y'all.
That's
Please
fantastic.
comment because I want to talk to y'all about this because it is so batshit crazy.
Yeah,
like
no.
all of them are so crazy.
And we
I
want to hear
love them.
your like little known conspiracy facts or whatever. Like,
Please God, share
but
that shit
go
with
over
us.
to Dontavius, like and subscribe.
Oh my God,
because his stories and his videos are just like
I like
this.
the way he tells stories.
Yeah.
I do.
Mina
She's
does too.
jumping.
So
6 feet in the air.
yeah, thanks for watching. We want to hear your thoughts and your comments on this. So like, subscribe, comment, and hit the bell so you get notifications when we get our next video out, which we do every Monday.
Every Monday.
If we're gonna miss one, we always let you know.
Actually, I think the only time that we missed an upload was when you had the COVID. Anyway,
Still learning.
nobody cares
Yep.
about this part.
So like and subscribe, leave a comment, and we will see you next week. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.